little light, don't leave me.
Yasko first saw it near her grandfather's grave. A small blue flicker rose from the stone like a firefly. It floated in slow circles, harmless at first. Then it changed. Up and down, too fast, too sudden, not like an insect, like something searching, frantic, desperate. Yasko watched it. The light was beautiful, not from this world. She could watch it like she could watch the stars. She had heard beautiful stories of these lights from her grandfather. When the light rose, it almost disappeared. Yasko heard her breath, nearly too loud. She listened to her heartbeat, hoping it would not make the light run away. Should she run, turn away? But she didn't move. She watched the light, sinking it in, almost hypnotic. Does the light know her? The light, it waits for a reason. Was this light coming out of her grandfather's grave? Was it his soul?
Little light, wait.
It stopped. The air around hummed, charged. Static, electric. Yasko called it back, or so it seemed. The light wavered, then drifted back to the grave, watching, waiting. Her skin hurt. It got cold. Wind came up, like from the open sea. The kind of cold that never knew land, only endless frozen water.
Well, so thank you for waiting. I wanted to ask you something.
The little blue light waited for the question. Yasko could feel it. No question felt right. Everything she thought of sounded dumb. Then after what felt like years, the words forced their way out of her.
Do you know my grandfather? It seems he just came out of his grave.
The little light came closer, or at least so it seemed.
Well then, maybe you can tell me about my grandfather. What kind of person was he? I loved him very much.
She told the light.
He was a great person, and he loved me. He told me that every time.
The little light flickered. Electric impulses flickered through it. Thoughts, hesitation. Slowly it rose again as if puzzled that she could see it. It didn't want to hear her words. Disagreement.
Wait!
Yasko almost screamed. Something about it felt wrong. How it hovered, retreating between Christian stones and Inari statues. She didn't know why, but she felt embarrassed, humiliated almost, that the light was leaving her behind. New questions burned inside her. She demanded answers. The light, almost gone, rose higher and higher, then stopped. It thought. It changed its mind, and suddenly it fell to earth, faster and faster. Yasko was terrified. The little blue light would hit the ground. It would hurt itself. She jumped forward, reaching to catch it. And then it happened. Instead of catching it, the little blue light struck her lips, cold, sharp, and then it slipped inside her. Yasko choked, clawing at her throat, trying to force it out. But it sank like a ship in the ocean, deeper and deeper, moving inside her to make itself more comfortable. She expected heat, but it was cold, colder than ice. It went down through her throat, into her mind. It made her think she would die, like being struck by lightning. But she didn't. She was sitting in an aircraft, shooting at tiny little puppets on an aircraft carrier. She almost hit the deck, but then an explosion, fire, and she rose again through the smoke. Behind her, comrades plunging into the sea or burst into blazing fireballs. She flew away, far from the roaring thunder of the cannons, until the air was so bright she couldn't see anymore. Then her grandmother, how beautiful she was, until Yasko started to beat her, Hard, harder, over and over, striking her grandmother's face until her lips bled, until her skin swelled shut. Her grandmother cried silently, but the beating would not stop. What had she done? What had she ever done? Then she, Yasuko, would hold herself proudly, play with her, and see her grow up, until Yasuko saw, until she understood. Retching and gagging, she threw up. The little blue light slipped free. No weight, no concern, unbothered. It drifted back into the air, its natural home where it belonged. Then it fell, weakened, exhausted. It tried to get away from Yasuko, but it couldn't. The little light fell next to Yasuko. Yasuko was on her knees, watching. The light watched back. Everything was clear. Everything was told. Yasuko felt the cold inside her again, but the little light didn't cause it. She remembered now. She remembered how she found him, the soldier, how she got into him, how she made him a puppet. And then, when he was an empty shell, she got out, searching for a new home, and forgot.
You can go now,
She said.
I know it.
Then she took the little light with 2 fingers. It tried to flee, but there was no escape. Yasuko never heard lights make sounds, but this one started to shriek quietly. Yasuko smiled. A concert of pain. The musicians are called fright and fear. Yasuko put it in her mouth and swallowed it.
Delicious. How long has it been?
The meal made her even more hungry.